Hello, Dr. Hockman, the medical matchmaker here. Today we're talking about the perceived stability of large hospital systems versus, the private practices. So, sometimes doctors have a hard time deciding between private practice and hospital systems. Obviously, I have a very strong opinion here, as if you've seen my other content. And this video is following up from the other one, about a physician who's trying to decide between private practice and a large hospital system. So, one of the things that attracts doctors to the hospital systems is the perceived stability of a hospital based practice. And I say perceived because it's not quite so stable. So, if you look at the history, especially the recent history with the pandemic, you see that physicians are getting fired, they're getting replaced with nurse practitioners or physician assistants. They're being forced to supervise mid levels when perhaps they don't want to, and not really getting the support that they need to be able to do the jobs that they do. So that comes, the way I see that is not being allowed to have a scribe, even if they pay for it themselves, not being able to make changes that are, quite frankly, dangerous to patients, or not being able to get the equipment that they need to do their job. Or, a lot of times I'll see physicians say, I asked to go from 5 days to 4 days a week, and I was told no. So hospital employment is not quite as stable as it often seems. Then when you look at a private practice, you want to look at their track record. So is it stable? Of course it's a little bit more up in the air. It's a little bit of a leap of faith because, once your partner, if that's something that's important to you, then it becomes a little bit more of an eat what you kill model, which is what you earn is what you earn from seeing patients is what you earn financially. So, looking at the track record of a practice is really important when evaluating the financial stability that you may have. And there's other things as well, like what are you going to learn from working there? Are you going to enjoy working there, which is absolutely so important. I can't even begin to emphasize the importance of enjoying where you work. But, look at the track record. So, an example that I'm thinking of right now is a practice that I'm currently working with that has been around for 20 years, didn't just survive the pandemic, but thrived in the pandemic. It's run by a physician who was a single mom. She did well enough to buy her dream home, to send her kid to Stanford, to grow the practice, turn it into a center of excellence, open up another practice in something kind of unrelated. I mean, she did so well, and she's able to pivot. And so things change, medicine changes, and if you're able to see those changes and pivot when it's needed, you'll do great. And so, quite frankly, if you're going to work in a practice like that and learn how to pivot and learn business, you're golden. Even if you decide for whatever reason not to stay in that practice, you will learn skills that you absolutely cannot, those are irreplaceable. And, you know, most doctors are looking for a job that they can be in forever, unless, you know that you're there temporarily while a spouse is finishing fellowship or for whatever reason. But really looking at the longevity of the practice and the track record of the practice is so important. I can't stress that enough. So please, reach out to me if you ever have questions. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you're looking for a position, please contact me as well. So subscribe and don't be afraid to reach out. I'm one click away. My website is www.happydayhealth.co. It is not .com. All right. Like this if this was helpful. And I look forward to making more videos for you.